start off with our Pixelmon adventure, I picked Cyndaquil. I immediately went into a battle because I wanted to level up my Cyndaquil. And eventually I won. I ran around looking for a village and just exploring the place, looking at everything. Soon then I did some of the basics, got some wood, made a crafting table, stuff like that. I then saw this rat thing, Rattata, and I decided to battle it. It was not a very good choice. I explored a little more, hoping to find a village, and then I found this boat. It had some decent loot in it. I then set off to my adventure and tried to find a village. And then I ended up dying. I then made a boat to go off to sea and find another island. I then saw this level 4 trainer and decided to battle him. And surely then I won. And also I leveled up my Cyndaquil. I then hopped on the boat and tried to find a village. I then found this cool looking structure in the middle of the ocean, and I was able to heal my Pokemon in it. And finally I found a village. This took forever. I then went to the shop, I sold some stuff, and got some Pokeballs. I then saw this shiny Spinnerack. I went into battle and I was hoping to catch my first Pokemon. Soon then I caught this shiny Spinnerack and it was my first Pokemon caught. And it was shiny, it was pretty cool. I then made this apricorn farm and decided to just set a bunch of my stuff in a villager's house for now. I'll soon then get my own house, but right now I just want to settle down somewhere. I then go mining, and eventually I fall in lava and die. I dug down to get all my stuff and continue to mine. I then went back up to surface, went to my house, and made some sick looking armor. Look at that. I then noticed this. A legendary Pokemon spawned right here, right next to me in this forest. I was literally freaking out. I tried catching it, but it just broke through everything. Once it killed all my Pokemon, I went back, healed it, and then I tried to give it another go. I was hoping that I can catch this Pokemon. He then killed all my Pokemon again. I went back, healed the Pokemon, got some more balls, and went back to the Zamazenta. I was hoping that I can catch this thing. And soon then, after some luck and a ton of Pokeballs, I finally caught this guy. I just couldn't believe it. My first legendary. Just look at this guy. This guy looks insane, bro. I then saw this Flaffy and decided to catch it. I then run into this guy. This guy was just looking for a beatdown, honestly. And I totally just destroyed his Pokemon. Soon later, I found this weird looking Onix. So then I decided I wanted to catch him. I got him down to 1 HP and I caught him. This thing was sick. I really wanted a flying type Pokemon so I can fly around places. So I got this Pharaoh, and this thing was really fun to fly around in. It was very helpful. After killing some Pokemon, my Cyndaquil then started to evolve. He then evolved into Quilava. After some time just killing Pokemon, soon then my Flaffy started to evolve. He then evolved into Ampharos and got a new attack. I then wanted to start building my house, so I started making that. After some time, this was my finished product. I then run into another trainer, just looking for another beatdown. And then I just destroyed all his Pokemon. I then saw this level 70 Glaciera. I don't know how to say this shit. But anyways, I wanted to catch it. I then ran out of Pokeballs, so I just killed it, and yeah. I then saw this cool structure. I decided to go inside, explore a little bit, and it had some pretty good loot in it. I then saw this epic boss. I decided to try to kill this thing, and it just did not work out. He just killed literally all of my Pokemon in one hit. It's been a couple days now, and I wasn't recording. Literally the whole time I was just going mining and just killing Pokemon. And when I was mining, I got this healer, and that's literally about it. I was just, my recording cut out, and I couldn't do anything about it. And then I also got this cool looking new armor. I then make a fossil cleaner and get materials for a nether portal, an enchantment table, and a fossil machine. Once I got back, I made a fossil machine and decided to place it right here. I then made an enchantment table. I then placed all the books around it and lighted up this shard. I then decided to explore the nether a little bit. And then I decided to catch this level 20 Magikarp. And this thing was humongous. I also ran into this Whale Lord and decided to catch this thing too. This thing was just, it just looked sick. And decided to catch a Tentacruel. I then saw this rare boss, and it was a pretty low level, so I decided to just kill this thing. Soon then, in the corner of my eye, I noticed this. I then tried to catch this thing. I got it decently low, but I had a big problem. I only had 2 Pokeballs, and I did not know this at the time, but I tried to just catch it, and I eventually didn't catch it. I was pretty pissed. So I got some more Pokeballs, and I never found them. Soon later, my Magikarp started to evolve. Oh my god, I was just trying to defeat a ton of Pokemon for this to happen, and it finally happened. And look at this thing. This thing is huge. Just look at this Gyarados. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. I then started to collect these Waterstone shards so I can make Waterstone armor so I can breathe underwater. So I was just grinding that out. I then went into this portal thing. And it brought me to some weird island. I went on the map and I noticed that it had the things from the end, and I wanted to go over there. So I flew over there and I searched some of the chests, and I got some pretty good loot. Once I was done, I headed back home, made a Waterstone with all the Waterstone shards. I then found the Sand Temple and found this relic band. And the relic band went for 100,000, so I decided to sell it. Then I fought this Gorbius, I don't know how to pronounce it, in this den. I then tried to catch it with the Great Ball, And it worked. I then go off to mine these waterstone shards so I can get some waterstone armor that I'm trying to achieve. I noticed that I had this orb. I didn't notice before, but I think I got it from catching some Pokemon, and we'll get into that later because this is a big thing. And then I crafted myself some waterstone boots and went back to go mining again. But before I went mining for more of these shards, I made a fortune 2 pickaxe so I can get duplicates of these shards. Soon then, this Zacian spawned in my forest biome and I wanted to catch it. So I went ahead and tried to throw balls at it. And to my surprise, I captured it. I ran into this ultimate Ampharos boss and I wanted to defeat it. And I got some pretty good loot out of it. Now that I was recording, I did not know what those orbs were, but now I know, and I also found a keystone, and that was pretty cool. I decided to choose the bracelet, and this thing looked pretty cool on me. Just look at it. I looked smexy. I then went back and mined some more waterstone shards. Once I finally had enough, I made the full waterstone set. And I was so glad that I got this over with, but it was so worth it. Look at this thing. And I can also breathe underwater with this. And it was just so easy to get fossils. And I noticed that this Manaphy spawned near the deep ocean, and I found it. I went ahead and went into battle with it. And then I accidentally killed it. That was pretty sad. I went back to my house, put in one of the fossils, and soon to notice, I found this cool looking dragon coming out of it. An NT soon spawned near me, and I went into battle with it. I wanted to catch this thing, and I got it to 1 HP, super low, and then he killed all my Pokemon. I then went and healed it, went back, got some more Pokeballs, tried to catch this thing, and then this happened. Yeah, that sucks. I also got this cool looking guy out of a fossil, and he was pretty weird. I was exploring the world and I found this frozen shrine, and apparently it spawns in Articuno, and I wanted to try to get it. I set off to try to find a Master Ball, so I started collecting these balls, hoping to find a Master Ball in one of them. I didn't get too lucky in most of them. I then saw this Weezing, and I decided to capture him. When I was looking for Master Balls, I found this weird looking thing. I didn't know what it was, but it looked pretty cool and it looked pretty important. So yeah, I found that. That was pretty cool. I then come across another Master Ball, hoping that I can get this thing. And finally I got it. I then searched for Ice Biome. Once I got to the Ice Biome, I searched for Sand Shrews. I searched for these Sand Shrews because they drop frozen shards, and I need 9 of those shards to make a frozen stone, and this took forever. Once I got the frozen shard, I connected the orb and the frozen shard together to make an, and now I have to defeat 350 Pokemon. This took forever. I also captured this thing. That was pretty cool. Once I was finally done filling up the orb, I went to the Articuno shrine to finally fight this thing. I then take out my Orb of Frozen Souls and I place it into the shrine. The Articuno then appears and I go quickly to my bag and take out the Master Ball to hopefully catch this thing. Here it was. This was my only chance of catching it. And soon then I caught this thing. I went straight to my PC and took out this thing. Look at this. This Articuno was sick. Just look at this thing, bro. It's just, wow, it's so beautiful. Anyways, our 100 days are up now, and thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun, and I'm hoping I can do this again in the future.